feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
Oh, Mace hit me yesterday. I didn't even see. I'm going to read exactly what his message is. You know, I like to keep it open. Mace says, neither you, I, nor Cam, or anyone else keeps up with what people who work for us do outside their job. So that's her own personal view. Okay? She had the right to speak as a woman. So they talking about Shorty, the Treasure Wilson. And to receive her own consequences alone for her actions. Next time I'd ask you, give me a call if you gonna hold me accountable. All right. So I never seen this. I ain't never seen this. I'll tell you what I'm typing. I'm typing some shit to them. I'm going to read both messages. I bet. All right, let me read this Mace message. Mace said to me, neither you, I, nor Cam, or anyone else keeps up with what other people do outside of work. Neither you, I, nor Cam, or anyone that works. Wait, Jesus Christ, am I drunk? Neither you, I, nor Cam, or anyone else keeps up with what the people who work for us do outside their job. So that's her personal view, okay? And by the way, I agree. That's her personal view, but that's why I didn't violate her. I didn't want to, like, I could just be like, yeah, I'm going to just violate you, but I told her, I say, yo, I like Cam and Mason. I know it's going to spill over to there. I don't want to do that, Shorty. That's what I said. He said, so she had the right to speak as a woman and to receive her own consequences. I agree, which I'm telling you, I don't respond nicely to nobody. My favorite thing in the world is when people overstep, I call them out of their names and I go on 100. I didn't do it with Treasure Wilson because of Cam and Mace. And maybe I shouldn't have brought them up either, but just to be clear, I said, I'm not going to go crazy on you because of Cam and Mace. So, because what Mace seemingly is telling me is she had the right to say what she wanted, but she going to receive her own consequences. So this whole thing where I look on the Instagram and I'm seeing it is what it is saying, yo, Ak, what's cracking? You better chill the fuck out or we lit. I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on. Calm down. Let's just calm it down real quick. Anyway, it said, next time I'd ask that you give me a call if you're going to hold me accountable. So Mace is saying he's not accountable. And Mace, I apologize for that, my brother. I thought that account was under y'all direction. I thought it was under y'all direction when I seen that. From the bottom of my heart, I thought it was under y'all direction. I've said this publicly. I love Cameron. I love Mace. Me and you, we've had personal conversations. I've seen you hit me up at times when you saw these other bitch-ass media niggas trying to link up or get at me, and you were like, man, I'm glad how you defended yourself. And I respected that. So I was just like, okay, I appreciate you knowing my resiliency. Y'all have talked about me nice. I've talked about y'all nice. When I seen this whole like, oh, this is your last warning, I'm like, whoa, like I couldn't tell what that was. So I had to respond. But, you know, and I think it probably goes both ways. Just like how he's saying I would appreciate if you would hit me up. I would appreciate before like an official page for y'all podcast get at me that y'all would as well just be like, yo, make sure the hosts are on board. Because here's the thing. Cam and Mace hold weight in this world. I could have said some crazy shit to her, but if we then get to, okay, now I got to go at Cam and Mace, I got to go with Cam and Mace. So it was insinuated that Cam and Mace, because they're the show or they're the other two people on the show with her, that they was going to trying to flame it up. All right, bet. Let me see. I'm reading this. I don't know. Why did I see this yesterday? He says, until then, remember what people say about you don't mean that's who you are. It means that's how they think you are. Lies and slander don't work on truly blessed people. You're blessed too. Mace, I love you, bro. And by the way, Mace, I sent you my number too, so you could have texted me that too. I don't know why. I just seen this today. It says, oh, I gotta read what I said because I like to keep it all the way transparent, right? Why this only popped up now? He sent this yesterday. It says yesterday at 2:50 a.m. So it's like close to 3 a.m. Let me tell you what I just said. 5:41. By the way, this is all, I'm not capping. Mace, Okay. I just saw this. Peace and love. Yeah, the internet was going crazy with it. I love you and Cam and couldn't believe they was putting me to respond to y'all. The Breakfast Club girl called me a liar. I wanted to defend myself, but of course, I'm not the most liked. So they wanted you guys to go at me. I'm going to keep typing. Because of Treasure, I had no problem with Shorty. I had no issue with her and tried to dismiss it. I thought the brand account or podcast account was both you and Cameron stance on the entire issue, not maybe some employees who worked for you guys defending her, which I understand. All right. Okay. My number is above. Text me. We can always talk. Cool. Transparent. Y'all know me. I'm the most transparent nigga out here, bro. Y'all clown me for shit, and some of the shit y'all clown me for, it might be true. Whatever. But, like, I'm going to always keep it 100, all right? Shout out to Mace. W Mace. Yeah, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't want to get into it with Cam and Mace anyway, and this shit was going to hurt my heart. And I was actually waiting for a response from them. I'm like, I told you how much I looked up to Cam. I don't want to ever go with Cam. I love Mace. Me and Mace, like, just watching even how Mace demeanor to certain shit, I really fuck with Mace. And I didn't really want y'all to, like, put me against it. But then I know how the internet works, and I know who I am, right? Like, number one, I would have had to go with them. Here's the reason why I got to go with them. Because if I don't go with them, if they said something like, quote, unquote, checking me in terms of, this is your warning, y'all going to say, oh, act you pussy. You said something about this girl, and as soon as the men came in, you ain't saying nothing no more. So you know what I did? I said, I bet I got to go get prepared for 10 rounds with Cam and Mace. Because at the end of the day, I wasn't going to go back and forth with her. I said what I said, but when I felt like they was coming in, I'm like, all right, me and Cam and Mace going to go 10 rounds. Fuck it. Bro, I don't like pick and choosing. And I know y'all little narratives. Oh, I can only do this with women. All right, bet. So forget Lauren, because I already ethered her. I don't got to respond to the Breakfast Club girl no more. Treasure, I'm not going to really go back and forth with her. I was just trying to say, like, why you picking sides? Just chill out, shorty. Then I thought Cam and Mace was just like, nigga, yo, bro, you talking to our co-host like, nigga, we'll violate you, nigga. And I'm like, well, I'm going to look like a hoe now if I'm like, oh, nah, I love y'all too much. All right, bet, let's get it. And I'm glad it's not that, because I do like these guys. But yeah, know the whole truth. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, I'm actually, I'm in a good mood now. I do fuck with Cam and Mace. Somebody said 10 rounds. Pause. I know we just talked about Diddy, but what's up? All right, chat. We good. Cam and Mace, listen, you're right. I think it goes both ways. That's the only thing I'm going to say. I think it goes both ways. Mace, I could have hit you directly because we've had conversations. I could have hit you directly, but y'all could have hit me directly too, because it just came from the It Is What It Is page. So I'm thinking it's both of y'all. I'm really thinking, or it's one of y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, Cam's such a slick talker. I be thinking it's Cam. Cam is a shit starter, bro. So I'm like, oh, damn. If Cam, you can't be a bitch and respond to her, and as soon as Cam respond to you, you're like, oh my God, I love Cam too much. All right, it's gonna hurt me, but fuck it, let's do it. So anyway, all right. I think we kind of close that arc. Is that cool? Somebody said, Ack, you just talk shit to make money. This is pro wrestling. I love Cam and Mace, though. Bruh, yo, it's easy to go at niggas that I don't like. Like, well, if they have some relevance. If they have some relevance. Like, Mealy Mall and them niggas, I don't like them. Somebody said I'm glazed. Yeah, because I like them guys. That's all. Like, I had to make the hard decision. I'm like, all right, prep for 10 rounds. However, I kind of still want to watch their show. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, I am happy because I like them. But yeah, I'm glad. I am glad. I'm glad. So you call it whatever you want to call it. I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, Mace, I love you. Cam, I love you. Even though the post felt like it was Cam typing, and I'm like, oh my god, Cam is too slick with the mouth. Pause. No Diddy, literally. Okay. All right. Somebody said, Ack, you just be sensitive. No, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I just try to defend myself, dog. Just let me defend myself. You feel me? And Treasure Wilson, I got no problem with you, girl. I got no problem with that. I know Lauren might be a friend. I understand that. But you could sit this one out. That's what I was saying. Just sit this one out. And I'm not gonna I might constantly violate Lauren because she was out of pocket. But with me and you, I got no problems with you, and I do have some respect for you because you on a show that I fuck with, and I like Cam and Mace. Okay? So I'm gonna just leave it there. I think we cool. And back to the bullshit. All right, let's go. So former Fed explains why the Diddy trial. Okay, so this is Myron explaining it right here. Chat, can we say W? Hey, chat, everybody who's watching, go show some love to Mace. Everybody go to his Instagram. Just be like, yo, Mace. W Mace, appreciate you for clearing that up with Ack. Because, also, I watched the audience. And a lot of the audience was just like, yo, bro, we like this girl. She's a very likable figure. We like Cam and Mace. I watch their content. They clearly watch mine. I'm not trying to be beefing with everybody, honestly, bro. I'm really not. I know some of y'all think that's just my thing. I'm not trying to be beefing with everybody. Okay? So just please show Mace some love. Tell him that I appreciate him. Okay? All right. Anyway, let's get some more details on this Diddy case. Wait, why did I check my messages? I must have checked my messages for something else. Did I check my messages for something else? Okay. All right. Let's keep hearing this.